What I'm about to say is not directed at this commenter specifically, but in the idea that this comment encapsulates. This comment was left under a video talking about anti-Black racism within the Muslim community, and it says, yes, racism is haram. However, what goes on in the United States and other Western countries around anti-Black racism, even within the Muslim community, is different than what happens outside of it. And to be quite frank, this is an incredibly problematic and actually anti-Black racist statement for anyone to make and to believe. This commenter, as an example, using her as an example from her profile, does appear to be someone like myself who is incredibly pale-skinned, someone who is also not Black. People like us are never going to be in a position to be able to state whether a group that we don't belong to, in this case, we're talking about Black folks who find themselves in predominantly Muslim spaces, whether they themselves are Muslim or whether they are not Muslim. We are not ever going to be in a position to be able to state what their experiences of racism are or are not. And to feel like we are in a position where we can state confidently, and in the comments when I respond to her and I say, no, you can't say that, she double downs and says that she's speaking not from the Western context, which again, you can clearly hear my accent, and I am American. I'm talking from the Western perspective, and she's talking about, I guess her background is she's Egyptian, and in the Egyptian context, this isn't true, and that's what she's talking about, which again, still, it does not matter what country you're from or whatever context you're referring to. If you are not Black, you cannot, I cannot, as someone who's not Black, speak for what the Black community experiences in any context. There aren't too many things that I'm incredibly proud of about being American, but one thing I will say that I am proud of is that there are a lot of great conversations happening around racism against different communities in the United States, and activists and practitioners and educators pushing forward our awareness of these issues, which does not happen necessarily in so many other countries, which is why so many outsiders think that, oh, this is just an American issue. It's just because we talk about it more.